We are all ready to go for shingling this monster. It was kind of cool. Those guys really got busy. It's kind of impressive how they have all the shingles stacked up on the ridge and along the peaks in order to work from the bottom up. That it gives me a lot of appreciation for roofers. I mean, I've done a few roofs, but they were simple compared to this one, and I give roofers a lot of credit. That is hard work, and it's hot and tiresome. So I certainly appreciate these guys, and we'll look forward to seeing how this progresses. This week, now that the weather is kind of straightened up, I mean, you can still see we've got thunderstorm activity, but for the most part, we're doing all right. We're going to go ahead and get started on putting the asphalt shingles on this roof. I've got a company here out of St. Ignatius that's going to actually do the install for that for me. They've already kind of gotten started this morning putting up the drip edge. So we'll continue on with getting that on, and then we'll start with the roofing. Kind of disappointed I'm not being able to do this myself, but again, we're only a few weeks from getting more and more weather. So it's good to have the help to get this done, so we'll have it dried in and one less big giant task off our plate. While they're doing that, I will continue working on the inside stuff. Like I said, I still got a long punch list of stuff to go, and then we'll get started. Another update: I had the window people out here to look at the sliders. They went ahead and got those sorted out, and so now we're clear to actually install those. So those are repaired and ready for install. So we'll get a couple of guys here and some help, and we'll get those big sliders installed here along with the windows over the next couple of weeks. Anyway, on to the roofing.
On the road, headed back to New Orleans, driving in the country past old-timey scenes. Big birds were singing in the tall willow trees, mighty fine. 3 words written on a paper bag: I miss you, was written in a message in black, thrown in a van 2,000 miles back. A better time, and how many souls and times that I've told, places that I'd want to be, and how many days when I could have stayed instead of just getting up to leave. And given we make time, I'll meet you down the line. A long coat, walking on a New York street, pack of crushed cigarettes fell to her feet. Well, ain't it odd how some people meet? But that's the truth. 2 pictures buried in a guitar case, underneath the music sheets all over the place. I caught a glimpse of the sweetest girl's face I ever knew. And how many souls and times that I've told, places that I'd like to be, and how many days when I could have stayed instead of just getting up to leave. And given we make time, meet you down the line.
Well, one of the things I need to do here is that this wall right here, as you can see at the top, there's a good
And
4
all
or
the
5 inch gap
days
there.
from now to then,
So
if they
this
never
wall needs to come out
seem
more
to
to
come
be even
more
with
to
this.
go,
So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that thing loose and
find
then
me
reposition it, and then
in
we'll
your
reframe it back into
memory,
position. But that's on my list of things to do. So
keep you from
we'll get
getting
at it,
so
see if we
low.
can get that corrected.
And given we make time, I'll meet you down the line. Down the line, we'll meet up down the line. Down the line.
All right, so that wall has been moved out flush with this, and everything's been nailed back in, and that's one more thing off the list. Well, the roofing guys are doing an incredible job. They're really screaming on this roof. They're taking a lunch break now, and they just finished off the interior wall movement, and so we're getting some stuff done today. I'm pretty stoked with it all. But hopefully we'll be done here in the next couple of days. I'm trying to get as much footage of it as I can, but it's a little tough being on the ground, and I don't want to get in their way. But they're doing a great job and getting things done, and we're starting to move. Pretty excited to have this thing getting closer to dried in. So we'll just continue on. Day one of roofing is complete. It certainly started getting a little warm up there on those black asphalt shingles, and the guys called it a day, and I certainly don't disagree with them. It is pretty warm out considering we're in fall. Not by relative standards compared to the summer, but you know, you're standing up on a roof, it does get pretty warm. Overall, I am duly impressed with these guys and the amount of work they managed to get done in just one day. I mean, it's amazing. If all goes well and they keep up at the pace that they're going, they will probably be done with this in 2 days, which is remarkable considering I'd given myself 2 weeks to get it done. So I'm glad that I got the help here. Certainly a different perspective than the contractors that helped me with the roof decking and the trusses. These guys have been right on time. Like I said, they were here at 9 o'clock this morning, ready to go, and got her done. So we are back at it this morning for roofing, hoping to get this thing completed today. I think these guys, based on the speed that they went yesterday, will get this done today. That would be incredible. I'm definitely thrilled with this contractor. and glad we got the help to do this. This was a big job, and for me, this would have taken me clear into bad weather. So I am grateful for that, and we'll just continue on today and see what we get done.
On the road, headed back to New Orleans, driving in the country past old-timey scenes. Big birds were singing in the tall willow trees, mighty fine. 3 words written on a paper bag: I miss you, was written in a message in black, thrown in a van 2,000 miles back, a better time. And how many souls and times that I've told of places that I'd wanna be, and how many days when I could have stayed instead of just getting up to leave. And given we make time, I'll meet you down the line. A long coat walking on a New York street, a pack of crushed cigarettes that fell to her feet. Well, ain't it odd how some people meet, but that's the truth. And 2 pictures buried in a guitar case, underneath the music sheets all over the place. I caught a glimpse of the sweetest girl's face I ever knew. And how many souls and times that I've told of places that I'd like to be, and how many days when I could have stayed instead of just getting up to leave. And given we make time, I'll meet you down the line. And all the days from now to then, if they never seem to come or to go, will find me in your memories that keep you from getting so low. And given we make time, I'll meet you down the line. Down the line, we'll meet up down the line. Down the line.
The main delivery the other day for all the roof products was missing the ridge vents, so I went by yesterday to WBC and picked up the remaining ridge vents and 4 more bundles of shingles. We came up a little bit short on the count, but that's all right. We'll continue on today and get it done. There's not much to do. There's a little bit of the one peak left, and then the actual peak and the ridge vent and ridge shingles. So not bad for day 3 of this. And these guys are kicking butt. So I've got nothing but great things to say about their work and their work ethic. The main guy that I'm dealing with, Andrew, and his crew here are just been a joy to work with, and I really like the work that they're doing. So we'll continue on today and see what we can get this done. This certainly has been a busy week. As you can see, we got the roof completed. All the shingles are on. That was a big project and a big load to have done. Also got some walls moved in the house and some other stuff done this week that takes things off the to-do list, and that is big progress all the way around. We still have quite a bit to do before we get fully dried in, and that done. Still have the windows to go, front door to go in, and all the rear windows and sliders, now that those have been cleared to be installed, and then finish the house wrap, and then we should be fully dried in and ready for any weather that comes our way. So that's pretty big. It's been a hell of a year so far. I mean, we started in earnest in February with the weather, and have managed to get from the footers all the way up to dry-in here in October, which is huge for me. I'm pretty excited about the progress so far. Anyway, we'll keep at it, and we'll just keep working along.